Hello, I'm Idam, and today we're going to talk about periodic table. But before we go to periodic table, I think I missed this kind of topics from last video. So dimensional analysis, this is about when the units are different. So for example, 10 milliliter, it's 0.01 liter, right? So if you do this equation, 10 milliliter times 1 liter over 10 milliliter, which cancels out the milliliters, we'll get this same amount in different unit, like in a liter in this context. So converting this kind of like units are called the dimensional analysis. Like it's another name. And um for example, like 0.01, we don't really notate that in science, especially. There is something called scientific notation. So scientific notation is basically um, expressing certain number in terms of something times 10 to the something power. So, for example, from the previous, I got the 0.01, right? So, um, in some cases, we need to use what is called scientific notation. And when we convert 0.01 into scientific notation, it's 1.0 times 10 to the negative 2 because scientific notation, like what does it mean is that we first get the number that is greater than 0, or greater than 1, I will say greater than 1, that but less than 10. So here's like 0.01, but we have, if we move the decimal by 2 place from to the right, then we get 1.0, right? Then we get that, right? And then since we got moved the 2 places to the right, we have to notate that 10 to the negative 2. This will make more simple when the number gets like really big or really small. Like you need to you don't want to express like 0.00000001 like writing all the zeros. You can use the scientific notation. All right, back to our main topic. This is what it is called a periodic table. So it is basically look like this, and it is just listing the one uh 118 elements that exist until now or discovered until now. So yeah, um, this color indicates like type of elements. For example, we have like halogen here and novel gases. Um, I will I will explain more about this when I get start to more explain about like periodic trends, which includes like how do we compare the electronegativity in the next video. Before we talk about the periodic table more, I want to talk about mole and molar mass. So mole is first of all, when we talk about the moles, we need to talk about Avogadro's numbers. Al- 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 Avo- a- Avogadro's number, which is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd power. And mole means basically um 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd of the particle, like particle of that amount. And molar mass, as you can guess already, it's the mass of the substance with the 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd particles. Why do we use the molar mass? Because you cannot see the atoms or particle or molecule, right? And in fact, if we just trying to get one particle, one atom, one molecule, it is too small and it's really hard to get the mass. Or, yeah, similarly, not exactly correct, but maybe like you can think of like a weight. So we cannot get that mass. So we use the mole. And that's why I wanted to uh, talk about the molar mass first, because in periodic table, we can see the molar mass. So for example, one of the most famous elements here, hydrogen, has this little number, 1.008. This is what it is called molar mass. So, like a hydrogen, um, other elements also have that. Um, oh, this one is also indicating here. Um, atomic mass, that is basically what molar mass is. That is the same thing. So if you see like other elements too, there are little numbers here that you can see, and that is molar mass. All right. I think for today, I think it's done. In next video, I'm going to talk about what can we do with periodic table, because to give you a bit of preview, there's something called electronegativity, which is like a strength of like how the elements attract the electrons, like the strength, like but each element has like a strength, like sometimes one element has like a more strength and like it is stronger and those kind of things. Like, we can like compare like those kind of things, and there's a trend. uh I will talk about that in the next video. Thank you.